Hello everybody and welcome back to part 19 of the Tomb Raider series. A few things before we get started. So we're only going to be completing the Chasm Shrine today because I want to make sure that you guys know when and where the end points are and when the start points are for each of these sections. Because these are the last 3 sections of the main story game. Where it leads you to the epic conclusion of the story. Now, you'll notice that there is only a small percentage of increase, and that is to be expected since we only progressed a little bit last time, and same for this one. At the end of this video, we should be right before the Chasm Ziggurat, so that is going to be what we do to get basically the ending of sorts for Tomb Raider. We'll be finishing up the collections and stuff, so this video may be longer than the other 2 sections because I think this is the last area where you can find all the relics, all the documents for the most part before the ziggurat, because the ziggurat is where you have to be fully prepared, fully ready for everything up ahead. It will have a final camp that will be the final checkpoint for the point of no return. So with that said, we have 94% completed right now, and with this part we should be very close to 100, with only the Chasm Ziggurat to be left to complete. Now, last time I stopped at the camp, but we got the relic. There was also a document that was over here somewhere. We have a bunch of ammunition. And as you can see, we have 3 documents, 3 relics, 1 treasure map. And that is all that's in this area. Now, the second camp, I believe, is going to be the one right before the Chasm Ziggurat. So there should not be any more to do per se. Also, sorry, I need some water because I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. Trying to get this all recorded in advance. So much better. Alright, so we're gonna open this door. Now, there is a bunch of puzzles here. And there is another document. Oops. Now, this puzzle is going to be intimidating no matter what.
Well, it had to be done. Lara left me no choice. If I thought she could play the game, I might have let her in on my plan, but she doesn't have the grit for this business. She isn't ruthless enough, and this discovery has to be mine. I've crossed the line. It won't look good, so as unfortunate as it may be, she can't make it off this island. None of them can. And whatever happens with Sam, it just makes this whole story all the more newsworthy. I don't think Matthias or his Solari can be reasoned with, so I'll need to slip away as soon as this ritual is completed.
Whitman. Alright. Now we gotta jump over here. And this should lead us to the last treasure map. Which will show us the last few things we need. Okay. Aha. Sneaky, sneaky.
I've seen similar artifacts from the Ban Giant site in Thailand. How did this get all the way to Yamatai?
Alrighty. 2 relics then. But we're gonna go back because we apparently have modifications we can get. Might be cheaper than the arrow. Unless, no, it is the arrow. So at this point, you should have everything upgraded. When I initially did this, I had to go back to a lot of areas to get scraps on normal difficulty, so that might be also something you need to do before you start this three-way, part. You just need to... You just need to raise this up enough. Alright, so this is one of 3 puzzles, I believe. This is the solution for puzzle number 1. And this should help with getting across after. Oops. That was not the way to do that. There we go. No. Oh yeah, we don't want to go down there. No. It took a while to get through some of these puzzles because they're not as easy as they look.
I can make this jump.
Ooh, hoo hoo. And we're on to puzzle 2. But we also have a cutscene.
The Sun Queens. The fire ritual where the queen chooses her successor. Chosen priestess enters the monastery, and she's given your power and becomes the new queen. Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power, it's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you, Himiko. First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her. Sam, a vessel for the Queen's soul. I've got to stop this madness.
And this just allows the doors to be open in case you have to come back here later. This should be the last document.
I have no choice now but to meet my fate. Tonight, I climb the stairs to the Chamber of the Sun, but I will never submit to the ritual. I will not emerge queen. None will ever believe what I now know to be the truth. A twisted evil beyond imagining lives within the Sun Queen. An evil that hungers for more than just the land and seas of Yamatai. This madness cannot continue. So I go to the chamber, armed with the stolen dagger of her Stormguard general. By the time he realizes what I have done, it will be too late. For the sake of Yamatai and all the priestesses that would follow me, I must die.
And that's kind of what we learned. So all that's left is one more of Laura's journal. Aside from the fact we almost have another level up. Okay, that's where the next relic is. That should be our last relic, too. This is the point of no return, guys. And at this point, you should have everything.
Porcelain vase.
All the stuff. Now all that's left is to beat the game. Because once you go through this entryway, you will be rescuing Sam from Matthias and the Sun Queen. So with that said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next and final video.